Do it.
Actually, not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea, but don't, because we've promised everyone that we're going to do it now. Right, we might as well talk about Arsenal. They've now gone a whole year, people, without losing a game against London sides. All this talk about Gabby Jesus, he needs to score, he's a rubbish striker. 5 goals. At one point, it was 5 goals in 50 minutes against Crystal Palace. Matisse, is it still Pulis ball?
I never really want to call him Pulis. I think he's got too much quality in his at his disposal in his Arsenal, pardon the pun, to be playing like Pulis. You know, he hasn't got Kenwyne Jones and Jonathan Walters and Ryan Shawcrosses and Rory Delap's. You know, this is a technical team. So it shouldn't be like that. Listen, Jesus has put Havertz in a blender this week because, you know, those finishes, wow, I didn't see that coming.
Especially the second one.
The second goal is just ridiculous. The way he just caresses that into the top corner, directs it, was crazy. And yeah, it was a brilliant performance. I'm obviously very disappointed in Palace because usually that's a place where teams have to think twice, but Arsenal just absolutely dismantled them. Just brilliant stuff from them.
5 goals. I mean, you were saying just before we came on that there were still some Arsenal fans that weren't totally over the moon with that performance, and we're hearing that Saka is now expected to be out for 4 to 6 weeks following that hamstring.
And can we ask a question to Laurie just before you continue? No, just ask a question. Will we see a similar capitulation of Arsenal's whole style out the window because one player's injured? Because obviously, no, we have to ask this because Odegaard was out for a couple of months and you looked horrendous. Like, lost games, nearly put you out of the title race.
I think capitulation's a bit strong.
No.
It wasn't great.
No, it wasn't.
All right, well, okay.
It wasn't a capitulation.
Severe drop-off. Yeah, couldn't play the same way.
Because if you analyse the results, the first couple of weeks of Odegaard being out, we actually coped quite well.
And then the rest, you did not cope very well. Awful.
So I think capitulation's a bit strong.
So with Saka out, do you expect a similar sort of Arsenal where you're really going to struggle without him, not a natural right winger to replace him? Or do you have better faith now that you've gone through some adversity with Odegaard going out, that now boy wonder Saka's out, unbelievable player?
Can I suggest Raheem Sterling as a replacement?
Yeah,
Looking
you can.
forward to seeing him get some minutes.
Suggest.
You know, played a lot of games at right hand side. Yeah. Played on the right hand side against
Premier League goals.
Crystal Palace in the week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
hooked, wasn't great. But yeah, is it time for
you know what?
Sterling?
I'll be fair
Jesus to the right, Havertz back up front.
That is a fair question to ask, and I would say this, right? So
Sterling's
obviously Saka, and I think if we're being honest now, he would be a big miss for any team, right? So we got to first acknowledge that. Let's hope he's not out for too long. Yes, it is going to be a miss, but you know, it's a squad game, mate. So we will have.
How would you fix it? Do what you done in that game, just have Martinelli on the right, Trossard on the left, for now.
Yeah, well, you mentioned Sterling. I'll be one of those.
He's injured,
mate.
Yeah, he is injured, but apparently he's not going to be out for too long.
Right, okay.
He was going to figure, and the thing about Sterling is, I've been one of those people that have been saying, where is he? Why is he not playing? So that's been a real mystery to me. So we're going to see what Sterling's made of.
And it was Jesus that resurrected at Christmas. Good timing.
Yeah.
But it was also Declan Rice that got on the score sheet. Nice finish from him. Martinelli scored as well. You can't. It doesn't really mean anything though unless you follow this up now with a bit of a run.
Absolutely. And I was at the game on Saturday, and yes, you're right. Where I was stood, there was a lot of people. I mean, I was next to Jordan. You know, he's always got. He's not slow in coming forward. Jordan is.
Always cussing Martinelli, isn't it?
No, he's not though. He's actually a fan of Martinelli. But the thing
says
is,
his standards are high though for the
and
wingers,
I said it in the fan cam I did after the game when I was interviewing the fans. It wasn't just Jordan. There was quite a few fans that were becoming a little bit frustrated with him. I think part of the problem is we all know how good Martinelli can be. So when he's seen a lot of the ball, when we're in the ascendancy and he's not taking on man the way we think he should do, people do get a bit frustrated by it. So it might come across as slightly churlish. We've gone away to Palace and beaten them 5-1. Anytime you score 5 goals away from home and win a game that comprehensively, you know what I mean? For people to still be criticising the team does come across as a little bit incongruous, but that was the case. I think it's standards. People are saying, okay, yeah, we smoked Palace, just beat them in the week. Yeah. But look, projecting forward, there are things in our game that are still not quite right yet.
There's someone available in January called Marcus Rashford.
Hell no. Hell no.
You're not his biggest fan, are you? At all?
Nah, not at all. I mean, I was a fan of his initially. There's no doubt there's a talent there, but he's not right upstairs. And if you look at the way Arteta is,
He's not
there
right
is
upstairs
no
either
way.
sometimes. They might go well together.
Exactly.
Arteta's not right upstairs either sometimes. Maybe they should join up, you know what I mean?
No, but if you
They
look,
both live upstairs together.
no, that relationship simply does not work.
Why,
if you
man?
look at the way
All the
Arteta
Arsenal
is,
fans would love it. You lot would.
You love a revival as well. Come on.
You lot would love
Cecil
it.
would love
might,
it. You know what I mean?
100%. Cecil's little mate. You know what I mean? Yeah. You lot would love it if you
to
had
revive
Rashford.
another player. Look
And you'd
after
love to be
someone.
able to revive him to
Yeah.
obviously rub it in
Oh,
our
I'd
face.
love
You know what I
You
mean?
pay his wages, and then
And you better, just like Chelsea.
that's about right, isn't it? Right.
but
big
on
wins
that
for
note, if I
Arsenal,
could just say that the one thing that a lot of Arsenal fans are slightly nervous about, although we very much welcome Jesus' return to form, let's not be under any illusions here. We still need a striker. So I do hope that the club,
got
and
one.
I suspect
Got
that they
one.
might hide behind Sterling.
You got Jesus as a striker.
No,
you got
but
him.
they might hide behind Jesus' current renaissance
What,
and
in
say,
January?
actually, we don't need a striker.
What, you want one in January?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I do.
Well, the table currently looks like this. At the top, it's obviously us, Liverpool. It is just us.
Is it?
Number 2, Chelsea, 35 points, 4 points behind Liverpool now.
Oh, but they're
Arsenal-
not in it. They're not in it.
Arsenal
Well,
now
they have a
6
game in hand. It
points
could be 7
behind
points.
Liverpool. And Liverpool do have that game in hand. Garbo Abbey, stay humble, eh? Karma is a This is all because you chat about other teams.
Go and win the league. Was your
Oh,
league
it's
to win.
late.
Stay humble, eh? Yeah. Go win the league.
It's
Go and
funny.
win the
It's
league
funny
then.
with these Arsenal fans.
They
though.
got so honestly.
Like, just it's great
It's your
laughing.
league to win.
You know, I saw what would I see? So Babs was doing whole certain teams are in 13th. Well, it's all cute. Go and get your Premier League, mate.
Off your part.
Because if you end up empty,
you go.
not this Carabao thing, not the FA Cup thing,
Go win the league.
CLEPL. Yeah? That's it.
Your
Because
year.
if Slot or Maresca or someone else other than you wins this Premier League,
We will be there.
Imagine if Slot
make
takes
sure
place.
Una win something. Yeah? Something proper. So it's all good laughing
So
at all
what
the
is
teams
something
below.
proper then?
Premier League.
CL or
Champions
Premier League.
Yep.
Go and
This
win
bridesmaid thing is boring. Yeah, you lot just
He's right, though. You
you
gotta
got to
win.
do something. If you're letting new managers come in, let me tell you this:
21 games left.
If Liverpool win the league and Chelsea finish above you,
Mad. Serious conversations. And
Done
you can,
out.
You can say
because I want to know what the excuse for that is.
Yeah, there's no
I want to
excuse.
know what it is,
This
how you
was your
legislate
league
for that.
to win. So go and
Could I just remind you
Fair
that
play,
there's
give the
21
banner to
games
us,
left.
knock us out the FA
Yeah,
Cup
go
when we
and
come
win
back.
it.
When it's FA Cup when we come back in January,
Do you know what? Do you know what they
let
are
us
right
go
now?
out. All of that.
Do you know what they are
Win
right now?
something substantial.
You know what
It's
they
gotta
are
be
right
a
now?
big-
They're
big one
pickpocketers
as well.
and they're stealing sweets from shops and running out. They don't know they're on CCTV. They don't know. We're just gathering evidence. They're on CCTV. They're going to court.
I love that.
They're going
Nice
to court
one.
at the end of the
You
season.
ain't winning shit.
Going to court.
21 games left. Move on.
Exactly.
21 seconds
It's all
to go.
do. So
Bo
you'll be
says,
fine.